Good morning, Quilt BOM'ers. It's a Silverton, Colorado sweatshirt kind of day. It's a little cold to be outside. It's feels like 41 and only going to get to about 51 today. So I like it. I'm not complaining. It's wetter weather. Love it. So, you guys, this morning I have some block of the month and a quilt along announcement. Some new things that I have come across. So, I received I'm going to share my screen. I received my newsletter, get quite a few emails from Laundry Basket Quilts, and received a newsletter about 2025 the month. And here are the new. So, I've already talked about Alaska. And so that's starts shipping in January. The next one on the list is called Monarch, and this one starts shipping in February. I've got the links below. In March is the Flower Market block of the month. And also starting in February is the Star Bright block of the month. And then also in February is a Log Cabin block of the month. They've also got a fabric club and a little quilts club too, if you're interested in that. The little quilts club is a monthly subscription where you can make little bitty quilts. And they're very, very cute. So those are the things that are new for 2025 with Laundry Basket Quilts. Use the link below to join in and purchase kits if you're interested, or using you'll have to look. I didn't look into each one of them. I'm not going to be able to participate in any of them at this point anyway. That might change. I do want to do the Alaska one only because my sister has put in a request, but she also has a special color request. So, and these kits come with fabric, and so I'm not sure I would just hoard that particular color and use a different one in its place. But anyway, I'm considering doing that next year for my sister. She would like that quilt. Good morning, Alicia. Hi, Tina. How do you get that email where you sign up for the email, and where are you going to be making? So, all right. So at Laundry Basket Quilts website, when you first go into it and you've never been into it before, there should be like a pop-up window that comes up that asks you to do to join their newsletter. Otherwise, I will find a link and put it in the description box below so that you can sign up for those, get notifications from Laundry Basket Quilts. I get emails at least 3 times a day. So, and most of them are selling fabric and kits and patterns and things. So it's you get a lot of emails from Laundry Basket Quilts. So if you like getting lots of emails from this particular designer, you will get a lot of them. Just saying, I'm not disappointed, but I can't always partake in everything she's trying to sell. So, but that's fabulous. I enjoy her products, and I enjoy her fabrics, and her her quilts are just fabulous. So I will find it. I think it's in the contact us section. It might not be, I'm not sure. It might even be in the blog section or even at home, but there might even be something. Always look at the very bottom of the. Oh, you just signed up. Fabulous. Usually on websites like this, if you go all the way to the bottom of the screen, there's always like this banner page at the bottom. There might be something there if you're interested in signing up for newsletters. And also on like Instagram, if you go to their page, in their bio, there's a link that will take you to a thing that will have like a box with multiple options to choose. It'll take you to YouTube, take you to blog, take you to shop, to sign up for newsletters, any special things that are going on, those kinds of things. So you can sign up for to get these kinds of things. So, all right. So that's what's going on with Laundry Basket Quilts. And I may or may not partake in Alaska. I have to think about that one. I haven't even looked at it to see what the costs are. So right now I don't even want to because it'll probably be really depressing for me, but we will move on. I have another song that is starting in November 5th. I put this on Facebook as well. All the links are below. And I'm not sure if any Mosier, but I just adore her. She is just the cutest little thing. And I have made one of her quilts before. It was a Buffalo Lodge pattern and made a tree skirt for my niece when she moved to Colorado. And it is just adorable. But this is Crimson Christmas. You do need her specialty ruler, which is a 60-degree diamond ruler. I have this, and I bought this when I got that pattern. It has come in handy for multiple things. And her patterns are so easy to follow and very simple to do. And what is really cool is she's got these like flat tips on the tops and bottoms. And so when you make these triangles and you go to line them up, there is absolutely no way you can make a mistake. I swear to God, they come together so easily. It's not even funny. And I made a circular type It's a hexagon tree skirt in red and green with trees in them, all using this ruler. I mean, you do have to make strips and then you cut them out, but it is the easiest to do. And you would not, I highly recommend trying one of her patterns. There are links below to her YouTube channel, because she's also got a video where she talks about this sew along. And the pattern is in the link below too, where you can purchase the pattern to sew along with this. It starts November 5th. And I think she said it goes for 5 weeks. Let's scroll through here and see if it indicates anything in here. It has the fabric requirements. So I don't think that is in here, but here's some more pictures. She does some really good photos. I think this is so pretty. I really do. It's very neat. I find it very, very, very neat. Very cool pattern. So if anybody's interested in this, this is available. Link below is to go buy the pattern if you want a printed pattern or a digital pattern, and you probably still have time to get a printed pattern in the mail. But yeah, I love Krista. Yeah, she spoke at. Did she really? She spoke at your guild. Oh God, I think she's just so sweet, and she has the really coolest patterns, all using triangles and diamonds and hexagons and just using this ruler. And she's very, very talented, if you ask me. I think those are just very fascinating. And if she can make that many quilts using just one ruler, is she funny? Oh, yes, she does beautiful work. And her tutorials on her YouTube channel are fabulous. I watch every time she posts a new video. So yes, and I can't say it enough. I highly recommend it. I have made one of her patterns and it was very, very simple to do. It looks extremely complicated, but they come together so easily. And if you're precision cutting, I mean, if you can use this ruler and cut those little tops off on the ends of the rulers, these little things right here, the flat tops, your triangles will go together so smoothly, so easily. I highly recommend this ruler, especially if you're doing her patterns. If you have to make any 60-degree triangle, do it. All right, so that's all I have for announcements on Blocks of the Month and quilt alongs. So if you're going to be joining in on any of those, let me know. And I'll keep you posted on what I'm going to do about Alaska. She's got very specific color choices, my sister. Blue, taupe, orange. I can't remember the other. I think there were 4 colors. So I'm sure I can replace some of those. I have orange fabrics of laundry basket quilts and I have taupes. So I can probably replace those colors that come in the packages or however the blocks of the month are. Because I've never done one through laundry basket quilts other than the freebies and not gotten anything in the mail wise from them. So yeah, I think it'll be very, very I would like to do that. I would like to get the pre-cut one just to make it that much easier for me. But yeah, that flower market is pricey. Oh, see, that doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me. Exactly. That's why I'm like afraid to look because I know it's going to be out of my price range. At least right now. I'm still trying to get the flow of things. I'm very tired today, by the way, and got to go out and work again today and tomorrow. And so I've been out of actual like, and I only work like 4 or 5 hours a day. Actually, I did work 7 on Saturday, but I am just I'm trying to get back in the flow of going back to work. And it's really hard when it's like you set your own schedule. It's really hard to work when you're setting your own schedule. Doing this was easy peasy. But when you have to actually go out and do physical work, yeah, it's a little bit difficult. And it being cloudy and gloomy and me being tired, I might take the day off. I have to go grocery shopping. I have to do laundry. I'm kind of like I did laundry yesterday just for what I needed to wear yesterday. So I've got to do some laundry. Okay, so I've got no new assignments that are due today on Monday, but I do have updates on what I have done, which isn't a whole lot. I didn't do very much. So I did finish. I have a finish. I did the diamond star, finalize the diamond star. I put the last of the corners in for the red sky at night quilt along with tails of cloth. So I got that block done, the EPP block, and I took all the papers out and squared it up. So that is done. And I started the next EPP block for week 5, which is Goose Tracks. The Goose Tracks one. And I've got 1 corner complete. And there are 4, and then the little pieces that go down the centers. So I've got 1 quarter done and working on getting ready to cut out the templates for corner number 2. And I've got my fabric selected for the next pieces. So I don't know. I find it very easy to just pick up something that's sitting next to my sofa. And just because the stitching is very quick. I only do like one side, and then I'll go do something else and I come back and I do another side. So eventually they all get done. So my theory is that if I take my sewing machine downstairs and a project, I might get more work done. It's a theory I'd like to explore further. I do have another sewing machine. It needs service. And so I'm not going to take that in just yet. It's needed service for almost 2 years now? Maybe? I don't know. It started messing up. It's a Singer Quantum sewing machine. It's just a little bitty one. But, it has a long throat too. But, and it's a great machine. It's just there's a plastic part that broke off some time ago. And so after so much usage, the tension inside the bottom of the machine gets off and then it needs to go back. So I'm not sure if that's like my permanent solution because he said he couldn't replace that plastic piece, but he made it work. So I don't know if it's a dead deal But I'm going to try taking it in, and then I'll put that one on my dining room table and see if that's something that I can do rather than carrying this heavy monster all up and down the stairs every time I need it. So, but I might give that a little try for a day and see how that works out. Just because sewing at my sofa, hand sewing, works out pretty well. I'm wondering if this might work out that way. So it's a theory I'm going to explore further. The other thing I did is I made my laundry basket quilts block. There's a problem. I don't know what the problem is exactly at this point, but it is not square. And it is also not the size it's supposed to be. I made it my way, and I don't know what I did wrong. So I am going to redo it. I got to relook at her pattern. So I'm falling behind on this one, but it's really cute, isn't it? I like it. I like this block. It's very cute. So I like the fabric choices. So I'm going to continue with that. And I made my heart, which is done with a darker background than I've done with my others. So I've got a few more I need to do like that to sprinkle in with all the others. So I liked it. I thought it was really pretty. So I've got to explore where I went wrong. I thought I did it correctly. I mean, it's pretty bad off. It's like more than half an inch off. So I don't know that I did something wrong. I'll figure it out. But I'm not sure. So I pulled out the fabrics again from my bin because I put them all away thinking I was done with them. So I popped that ball back out. So I will take another look at that and see where I went wrong. And I'll keep you posted on that. I might be just skipping another one and get back to it some other time. So that'd be the second one. So the other thing that I did, and this was yesterday morning, I believe. So we talked about the Royal Parks with the London Town Sampler and how there are 2 blocks, and one was a reverse image of this one, and it also doesn't have the bird. So in the pattern, there is a page where there are these pictures of what the blocks look like. However, they don't show like where the lines are of where the pieces go. So I took a copy of that and I put lines in, and I took a picture of this with my phone and posted it in the community tab and on Facebook. I'm going to keep that block. I'm going to keep it, but I want to make another one so that it's the right size for the quilt. But this I have posted to Facebook and the community tab here on YouTube with these lines in it so that you can see where your pieces are supposed to fit. Because you have to buy the pattern, I didn't put the sizes in there, just the lines where the block pieces go. What the sizes are, you have to figure that out. And I also made a little note that there is like a point where these seams come together. So to watch those points when I'm putting, it was kind of like a note to myself. So to watch those points to make sure everything kind of lines up when I'm putting it all together. So, and then the other thing that I realized when I was doing that, I never picked out tree trunk fabric or beak fabric for this. And so I was going to take a quick look today. I just thought about this right before the video. I'm like, I should probably pick a tree trunk fabric. And let me see here. Do I want that to be my tree trunk? So according to the white is where it's going to be in with mostly is this. Because that green, so one tree, this is for the back tree, and this is for the foreground tree. And then this would be a trunk. I'm not sure if that would work. That's an option I could use. Or since this is the foreground tree and there's only a little bit of the trunk that shows up on the green portion, I could go with the gold. And I could go through my stash of Tilda again and see if there's a different gold that I could use. Or I go back to the one that I used on the first block and use that. I might use that instead. So I think I'll go with that. I think we'll start there. This one doesn't look too bad, but I think I like that brown. And if I could use more of the spaces in here that have brown in them, and then this was my bird. So I just have to pick out a beak, and I think I'll just pick out a gold portion of this for the beak. So one that doesn't have too much color on it if there's a spot, because it's a very tiny piece. You can see how big it is. Just a small little tiny little square. So I'll try to find something. I might even go into my solids section and find a gold that's similar to this. All right, so I think we'll go there because I had not even picked, I didn't even think about picking out a tree trunk fabric. So there, now I've got what I need. And now I can go to town because I have redrawn the pattern so I could see the mirror image of it, and I'm set. So there. Now we're good to go. So that is like the complete update that I have for today. I have not done much of anything else. And so I will put these back in the bin. These will go on here with the book, so I can work on those. And then this can go back away. Okay. So tomorrow is the Laundry Basket Quilts birthday mystery quilt along. Block number 42 will be released, and we'll do a fabric selection for that block. And it is also Little Pink Homestead number 4 assignment will come out. I have not even started the last one yet. I cut out a few pieces of fabric and that was it. I couldn't even put that one block together because I didn't cut the background fabric yet. So I'm behind. And I think I'm going to continue to fall behind on certain projects, but I'm going to keep trying to stay afloat. And when I can find time to sew, I will, when I'm not too tired, because when I get done with my outside work, I come home and eat and I get tired. And then when daylight savings time comes around, there's going to be some changes, and they might be slightly drastic, but I'm going to continue to do these videos. It's just the time of the day is going to change. What time of the day? I have no clue yet. I would like to work daytime hours, so that leaves me not able to do videos at 10 a.m. They may be later in the afternoon or later in the evening. What time of the day that is yet, I have no clue. I've got to practice and work out some sort of schedule and use weekends to do that so that I'm not like disrupting the weekly continuum as it stands right now. But November 4th, just keep that date in mind, that there might be a new time frame. I'm going to continue to do the videos, just not at 10 a.m. So I'll keep you posted on that. I have to try to see what that looks like in my day-to-day schedule. I can't practice it Monday through Friday because I need to be here at 10 a.m. But I will be practicing it on the weekends when I do work, because Saturdays and Sundays are really good days to work, and I don't want to miss out on that financial opportunity. I did a very good job this weekend. And if it continues to do that, I might work 8-hour days, Saturdays and Sundays, and that'll give me an extra day off during the week too. So we'll see if I can physically stand the stamina, but I could take it. All right, Tina, you could take all of those colors blue and make a heart pillow with them. Oh, we already talked about this. Yeah. I might make another heart pillow. What I was thinking actually was a pillow sham for my bed because depending on what size this quilt is and what the layout is, I would kind of really like to make it big enough to fit my queen size bed. So if that means bigger sashings, bigger borders, maybe add blocks, whatever. I mean, I'm going to try to make it my own to fit my bed. We'll see. Um, I've had other ideas, but blue, that's kind of where I was going with it. And then I might make some more hearts to do some more pillow shams. So I have at least 2 on the bed. So I'm going to we're playing this by ear right now because we haven't received any layout options from Laundry Basket Quilts on this birthday mystery quilt along. And so I'm kind of waiting to see what she's going to offer as suggestions for that, and then I'll kind of play with those ideas and go from there. So we'll see where that all ends up. But right now I'm just making the blocks each week as they come along. I try anyway. There's 2 now I've completely kind of, one I've just scrapped altogether for now. I might go back and do it again. But this one here, I'd like to fix it. So I will try to fit it in over the next couple of weeks while I'm working with trying to stay current with the current blocks that are coming out. So I may be coming back and forth to this one for a minute. So that's all the updates I have for you today. So come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and we'll talk about Block 42 with Laundry Basket Quilts Birthday Mystery and Little Pink Homestead's block number 4, I believe. Is it 4? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, this was month 3. So it is going to be month 4, which is really only month. We're still in month 2 because it's every other Tuesday. But anyway, you guys, I'll see you here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. I'm going to bramble on. I swear to God, I'll keep just brambling. Have a good day, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. I love you. Thanks for being here. Bye now.